Hello! Welcome to Not Good Enough, the YouTube D&D show, where we're just basically a watered down any D&D show you could think of. I'm your host, Dylan.
But watered down. Hydration is good.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was going for. Hydration is good. I'm your host, Dylan. These are my lovely players. Say hello, lovely players.
Hello, lovely players. Wink wonk.
Hello, Rachel and Gray.
Violet?
Excuse me, while I burp into the mic.
See,
So-
that's why you're not a lovely player.
Oh, hurtful. I'm so hurt. So, as we move on back into our roles, last episode, who remembers what happened?
We got attacked. Mumford died.
Mumford
Now we-
died.
Going
I
for a
think
chat
I
with
think
people.
I forgot to
hunt
burp.
cultists.
Yeah, you haven't burped in a bit.
Have to work on that.
We also got some exposition dumps. We got some lore and shit.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Now I believe 3 spires have been opened up in Altonia.
Gavor is so smug about it, as if they're not gonna appear out of him, and we're like, all right, it's time to kick your ass, stupid.
They're gonna be like, you absolute morons. I've been released, and then we're just gonna smack them upside the head because we've been waiting for so long.
Before I get into
We're like, fuck out
the
of here.
game, I just want to gush a little bit. I got metal dice,
Dude, sit.
and
Nerd.
they're very pretty, dragon scale dice.
Ooh.
That
Oh,
I'm
that's what kind are they?
just
Like brand.
I don't have brands. They're dice.
Oh. I mean,
Oh no,
if
you
you
gotta get
ordered
the
them
branded
from
dice. They're the best.
Yeah, well, I don't
if you
have
ordered it
money.
from a specific person, then you could be like, "Oh yeah, shout out to this dice maker who got me
Shout
my
out
dice."
to Jeff Bezos.
Ew. Hope the rocket malfunctions.
Oh, Jesus.
Heart
Christ.
emoji.
We're getting into political views, and we really shouldn't be doing that.
Why?
Big Bird was almost on the Challenger mission.
Can we shout out Heartbeat Dice, because for their Pride Dice, they donate to the half the profits to the Trevor Project.
Oh, yeah, definitely we can shout out to
Ooh.
Heartbeat Dice, because they have very pretty dice that I do want to get.
Yeah.
There's, and it's all for Pride stuff, so it's there's a couple of NB, Poly, Pan, all of those.
There's glow in the dark gay dice, which is exciting.
Glow in the dark gay dice. And as everyone knows, we are we're part of many
We glow in the
spectrums.
dark.
Yes, we also glow in the dark, and we're rainbow colored. So, let's get back into it. As you all... It's a plane ride. No, you know what? Let's explain this plane. As you are flying through the air on this really fast private plane owned by Samuel and the Kingdom of Kinsland,
Ooh.
you begin to feel the plane begin to stop as it turns on its hover mode and begins to land in Spitfire. Spitfire, while has an extensive mountain range, is a coastal country. You can see off in the distance, and if you kind of pay attention fairly closely, you see almost like Kilale. It's almost like a hammer comes down and you see flames jut out of one of the mountains. And it's
Metal.
fairly hot. It's about 35 degrees right now in Celsius. So Americans can do it in Fahrenheit. I don't really care. I think it's 100.
Oh, it's like a solid 90.
90?
Ew.
Yeah.
Maybe 100, yeah.
So it's a good like sloggy heat, but since you guys are landing in the coastal town of Kraqlet, there's a good coastal breeze. As you land into the airport in Kraqlet, you get out of your plane. Oh, hello! The heroes of Altonia are here! Oh, how I'm excited to finally meet everyone. I decided that it might be a good time for personal introductions. I am President Balkara. As you see,
Nice.
as you hear this voice, you see a fairly hefty tiefling with just a giant belly and just purplish floral robes flowing as he's wearing like a vest, but he's not wearing a shirt.
Lovely.
Does he need to?
I've heard such amazing stories, and he kisses you each on the cheek. And he goes up to Samuel and he says, "Oh, young King Samuel, how are you? I was so sad when your grandfather had passed. Can I have some insight checks, please?" And
Get ready for another 27.
Would you like my passive insight?
what's your passive insight, Val?
21.
21.
Not Val.
Sorry, Isaiah.
I got a 9.
Well, he didn't roll well on that deception check.
27.
27, 9.
I totally called it.
So,
Powerful.
you possibly would... First of all, you notice that this isn't really the Kraqlet Airport. Kraqlet Airport's like a good ways away. You actually landed in the helipad of the castle. Second, Isiora would be very cautious of the current president of Spitfire. He doesn't seem like that great of a dude. Mumford, you also get an uneasy feeling. Polaire, as you kind of look him over, you notice one of the flowery prints on his robe, and you remember from a certain dark elf the same kind of patch on their clothes before they murdered the former King Daggerin. So, just be cautious.
I'm sorry, you say you've heard of us. Is that right?
Well, I've never heard of you, good madam, but I've heard of these wonderful three.
I see.
Can I also have some perception checks, please?
Would you like my passive perception?
You know what?
At 31.
Damn.
Polaire, what's your passive?
24.
Mumford, what's your passive?
15.
Mumford, you're going to have to roll.
I rolled a 19 plus 5, which is 24 historically.
Oh yeah, you fucking clock 3 grunts, kind of working around the area. Well,
I wonder how Nemesis is doing.
well, I have a great feast planned for you, as the heroes of Kingsland. No, not the heroes of Kingsland anymore. The heroes of Altonia. You deserve the greatest of honors.
You.
So, come in. You don't want to be out in the heat, of course. And I will bring up Tailspire. Give me a second.
Oh boy.
That's not suspicious.
Oh no, I'm not bringing up battle maps. It's just the castle. It's just
They want to
something.
flex their
Right.
map making skills.
It's just
They made,
something I've been working
7
on for
floors.
like weeks on end.
Al, are we gonna get poisoned?
There are
Well,
only two
I'm
ways to
not.
find out.
I don't know if Isaiora can get poisoned either.
Isaiora can.
Oh, damn.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
the second
Grung.
way?
Well, either eat the food, that's a bad idea, or there's an interesting spell called Augury, which can tell you if an action you're going to take will end well or end badly.
As you begin to walk into the 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 door, you notice a man who seems to be fairly gaunt for his age, even though he's in his late 20s. He seems to have a small pointy beard and a grung talking to him.
What's with
Mumford,
all the grungs?
could you please roll a history check?
Ooh.
Who's rolling?
Mumford. Polaire wouldn't have known this character.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That is a 17.
You know this
Guys,
to
I
be
did it.
Nemesis Pridebreaker.
I almost want to greet him, but I remember him not liking us at
Nemesis,
all.
you are greeted by three people that you have no idea who they are, and one Leonin that you definitely know who he is. If Nemesis can talk.
Sorry, what?
There we go. Nemesis, you are
Hello
greeted.
there.
Oh my word.
Hello?
Nemesis, you are greeted by three people you have no idea who they are, and one lion man that you definitely know.
Hey, I know you, but weren't you like in a party of somebody else going through a few places?
I mean,
What happened to
there was
those
some
people?
complicated. There's some complicated stuff with the party. This is my son we were looking for, and I gestured to Polaire.
Flare wave.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, who are you?
You see one of the grungs just go like, sir, one of, uh, what, I think it was Gary, or Todd, I don't remember what you named us, he broke a tooth.
Grungs have teeth.
Grungs have teeth. No,
Why?
they don't. No, they don't.
They can in Altonia. Is this not your world?
They don't. This grung's just trying to get some money.
For the record, most frogs have teeth. I just googled it.
Oh, okay, then yes they do. This guy's still trying to just get money. So. Todd broke a tooth. I'm just gonna give Stuart a second while I, first of all, share my screen.
See you again, Stuart.
He just needs a second.
He did.
He did.
No.
Keisha!
Miss Keisha.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Sorry, my bad.
That's my favorite joke.
Too far.
Welcome back.
There we go. Let's get everyone in. There. Nope. As Dylan tries to fucking put people into the fucking map.
Language.
I'd rather not exist. Thank you.
Polaric just turns invisible for the whole rest of the session.
Oh no.
I just don't exist.
No.
Walk around in Isaora's shadow all day.
To be fair, it is a 10-foot wide shadow.
What?
The what's it? Twilight Sanctuary. No, 30-foot radius.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh.
because it's dim light, that's technically just a really big shadow.
I like this person.
Give me 1 second.
It's
Clerics
been
have
many
such
seconds.
wild ability.
Huh. That's 2008. Oh wait, I don't know if that. Okay, I was just gonna have to convert that to meters.
And I just need our Goliath friend and.
Should I be voicing Milo?
You can if you want to. There. Alright.
Oh, well, and Milo. That's it.
Milo's just happy to be here.
He's not too happy. But, you know.
Milo's not happy to be here.
Anyways.
Milo is just doing job.
Okay. So, I see you've already been acquainted with my dear friend, Nemesis.
Oh yeah, we definitely met one of them before, I guess.
Well.
So I do remember there being a tiefling with you guys before.
Roll wisdom saves for my 2 players that probably got a wave of depression just now.
That's a natural 19, so I think I'm set.
You're set.
Got a 3.
Mumford, you're gonna have disadvantage on some checks.
I got an 18.
Why would you roll?
This is for Violet.
I just wanted to roll a wisdom saving throw. I haven't done one yet. I get advantage. It's cool.
This is for Violet herself.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, haven't you heard, Nemesis? One of them was has sadly fallen. Mumford has a tear in his fur.
Karma for my house.
Oh no! Anyways, I hear you're here to do a job for us. As a show of good faith, as it usually happens when Kinsland, as rare as it does, changes their god.
Yeah, sure, but that's how it goes. That's us.
Why, Claire, you seem almost... What's the word I'm looking for?
Come on, Belle, you can spit it out.
I'll be honest.
Eager?
No, not eager.
Excited.
You're not excited at all. You don't sound it, at least.
What can I say? I forgot to take a nap on the way here.
Oh dear, that won't do. We have rooms here for all of you.
And if it's been a long trip, we can host a feast.
I do believe there was mention of food.
Yes,
And
yes,
then
food. Samuel, did you bring your own poison tester? Should I provide you one?
Is that something you need? With all
Well,
due
That's okay.
respect.
I have
Mo-
ways of testing.
Okay, most kings or people have taste testers. I thought it was a little too barbaric.
It
Since
is
it's
better
been
to
a
be
while,
safe than sorry.
since it's been a while since we've seen each other, I'm gonna cast Hero's Feast for everyone.
Hey. Well,
Oh.
you cast Hero's Feast, so Stuart, can you please roll 2d10? It should be on the left side of the bottom corner. Should give you
Yep.
some dice, and I believe it's the third or fourth one.
Two D10 comes out as a 14.
14. So everyone gets 14 extra hit points for 24 hours.
Ooh.
So you have to spend at least an hour eating the food.
Yes. Can I please have... Can I have insight checks from everyone, except for Val? Izera, of course. Izera, you have an uneasy feeling about some of the food here. Not any of the food that of the magic has obviously been cast.
Yeah, I trust a hero's feast
Yeah,
because I know the spell.
you trust the hero's feast.
I have another 24.
Okay, 24. So you trust the hero's feast, which you kind of move towards. Polaire, you notice Samuel going for a goblet of some sort of liquid, and it's almost like the scent tips you off. What do you do?
I'm gonna just like casually slide by and grab it before he can.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll sleight of hand, please.
Come on, baby. That is 21.
You fully,
Okay.
you swoop, and grab that goblet.
I got a nat 20 for insight, by the way.
Oh my
Nat
gosh.
20. Again, you trust everything that seems to be magically made. You can almost see the magic kind of come off it. You don't trust what the cooks have made.
Smell bad.
It's a very much a smell bad territory. Nemesis, can I also have a insight check?
We should all thank Nemesis. He's
22. For some reason, all the food that you've prepared most of the food, but there's like accoutrement, hors d'oeuvres, drinks, all the kind of stuff that you wouldn't make. You're more the main meal dude. It all seems a little suspicious. Sus.
Well, then I'm gonna just walk over and try to push it off to the side just to make my food look more appealing, I guess.
Okay. All right.
I don't want them ruining the table spread.
By the way, full on like turkey, hog, everything you could ever wish for is there.
Oh.
So, as you guys begin to finish off the Heroes Feast, it's about 1:30. Polaire, Iseora, you already get it. Polaire, and Mumford, and Nemesis, can I please have perception rolls?
Maybe. That's a
25.
9.
24.
24,
No, wait.
9.
Yeah, 25.
25. You all notice the king say, "Well, if you'll excuse me a moment, I seem to have some business to attend to. Enjoy the meal, folks. It's been made all especially for you." Of course. As he
Awesome. I
begins.
just start stuffing my face.
For the people that rolled higher than a 20, give me a second while I move. You notice him move upstairs. Not, and if anyone would like to follow him, you can. If not, you can all continue to enjoy the food.
I'm gonna give Mumford and Samuel like each individually a look that's like, hey, I'm gonna like disappear. Don't be worried, and then I'm gonna and then I'm just gonna leave.
You're gonna leave. Okay.
Mumford is worried.
Mumford, you don't notice him go upstairs really, but you do notice that Blair would give you that nod. Iseora, you also notice the president go upstairs.
All right. I'm not gonna follow.
Okay.
I am a nosy child. I'm following.
Wait, I just gestured to there quickly.
Okay. What are you
Like
doing?
gesture at.
Pala.
He just like looks over like, what?
Put finger to the lips and just point to all those different shadows in the corners. Then nod.
Yeah, there's a few. It's despite the map, it's fairly light,
Ah.
fairly lit.
Then ignore all of that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can I have a
Oh, well.
stealth check for Polaire as the president?
19.
moves? 19. I'm gonna roll a perception check for him. 13 plus wisdom, which would be 3. 16. So you
Ha.
successfully sneak past the quite lovely president's sight. So, just gonna open. Oh, I can open doors? Cool. So he's gonna go into here. He's going to go into the secret room. You notice him pull a lever, which is obviously a light. Just the doors open. You can see into the room. You notice a table with a couple lights on it, with maps. You don't know what the maps are unless you move into the room.
The door's still open.
The door begins to close slowly.
What's the light level, would you say?
It's still fairly lit, yeah.
Dang. I will attempt to quietly move in.
Okay, so this is going to be a stealth check with disadvantage.
Yeah. Here, let's bring out my other dice. So I can roll them both at once and not look. 2 3s. Wow, look at me. So that is 18.
That's 18 still?
Yeah, I have a plus 15.
Motherfucker rolled a 16. God damn. You notice his ears perk up, and he looks around, but he doesn't really notice anything. Can I have, as you move quietly into the room, I'm just gonna roll a quick stealth check. What's your passive?
Like 20, 24.
Because this was a natural 20.
Ooh.
You hear a
Okay, but what's the mod? Okay,
click.
so
As you, I don't think I think you're using your passive possession, but I don't think you're like fully paying attention. You're more focused on him. So, you hear a click. He turns towards the door. What do you do?
Move away from the door. Between these bookshelves over on the side.
Over here?
Yes?
Give me a second, sorry. Over here? If I can grab your piece.
Is there a shadow there, or am I just like standing between bookshelves awkwardly?
You're just standing between bookshelves and it would require another stealth check.
Well,
Well, let's start with the effect of what's about to happen.
oh boy.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Please take 6 plus 5. No, sorry, 6 plus 3, 9 damage. 9 piercing damage, unless you want to use your reaction. Use a reaction.
Oh, would that be deflect missile?
Yes, it would be deflect missiles. So, roll a d10. And I believe
also,
add...
how much temp HP did we get?
You didn't get temp HP, you got actual HP, and you got 14.
Oh.
To do that on Beyond, you click on your max HP. It's a max HP modifier at the bottom.
Oh. Neat. And that was 14?
Yep.
For 24 hours?
Yes.
For the record, you also have immunity to poison, advantage on wisdom saving throws, and I think immunity to frighten.
So,
The D10 was 6.
and what's your modifier?
For deflect missiles?
Yeah.
4.
4?
I'm trying to find it, man. I don't...
It's in your reactions.
Okay, I found it. Plus 18. Oh,
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's 24.
Right before... You really need to use deflect missiles more often, though.
How often do we get hit with missiles?
It's not just What?
It's deflect missiles. Like,
It's range
okay,
attack.
whatever. Remove the god.
You catch the arrow. Do you throw it back, though?
No. I'm
Okay.
being stealthy.
So you move to the bookshelf. That's another stealth check with disadvantage.
That one's
Right.
better. 26, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Fucking failed. He looks, sees the trap has been triggered, thinks it must have been a mouse, and goes back to his work, and you hear him talking. They're here. What would you like me to do? Of course I tried poisoning the boy. If I can get the country of Spitfire back to its former glory, I'll do whatever I can. Well, may the great Cavour be ever so kind to your plight. And he begins to walk out of the room.
I start to go out once the door starts shutting.
Alright. So no investigation?
So, like, oh shoot, you're right. Okay, I'm going to look around the room.
So the door is closed.
Awesome. Now I look around the room.
Alright.
But I'm also checking for traps.
Okay. Investigation check.
Please don't do me dirty. You did me dirty. 5.
Man, lights are pretty, aren't they? You find a couple of the switches for the lights. You see the hollow table kind of in a language you don't really understand.
Dang it.
You see a blinking red light by the harbor. You don't really know what it's for, though.
These eagles really help with the immersion.
Right? Jeez. I didn't even... That's not even me.
Can you have...
Can I have a perception check, please?
Oh, I thought that was a 1 for a second. It's a 7. Which is 21.
Okay, give me a second while I roll something. That's only a 15. Oh, you... As you're kind of distracted by that red dot, you hear something rustling and you feel just below the nape of, like, between the shoulder and where the neck connect, a sword slowly getting pushed closer.
Is that like it's already at my back, or it's like about to be there?
It's about to be there.
Okay, cool. I do a flip over the table.
You flip over the table and you see familiar, almost not raven-like, eagle-like, hawk-like feathers. As the sword comes closer and dives down to where you were. Oh. Well, someone taught you well.
And it sure wasn't you.
Why would I teach a peasant? You see this golden shimmer around his body. Don't try screaming for help. There's no real way out of here, is there? It's just you
Well,
and me.
well, there's a door right there, and no, there's a door right there. So there is a way out.
There's a way out, but how do you open it?
I'm working on it.
Oh,
I definitely know. Can I look around and see if I can just see something that is very...
roll a perception check at disadvantage. You are currently distracted by Borisati.
Ugh. 18?
18. You notice there's a few levers and switches by this wall right here, if you can see my cursor, by the door.
It's...
You don't know which one he pulled for letting himself free.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned, it's to do things randomly until something works out. So,
This is gonna be Borisati.
yeah.
He seems dickish enough. Alright. Pilar and Orsati are gonna have a little bit of blows to blows.
Oh boy. Are we going back to the others for now?
Nope.
Or are we just gonna fight? Oh boy, we're just fighting.
Yep.
Them fighting words.
Roll initiative.
Gonna lose.
Oh, definitely.
That was almost a 14.
So what is it?
9.
19.
No, just... Oh, yeah. Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Well, why don't we get this started? And first attack, 31 to hit.
I'm not going to validate that with a response.
9 damage. AC goes up by 2. And he's going to take out a superiority die. Can I please have a strength saving throw?
I don't know, can you?
I'm also going to take a key point, and can I please have a constitution saving throw after that?
That's a 15 for the strength saving throw, and...
You are knocked onto your ass, fully. He fully flip, does a fucking... You know those breakdance moves where you go on your head and fully, kick out on the ground and fucking trips you?
Yeah. Okay, what was the other save you needed?
Constitution.
Brilliant. That wasn't any better. I'm going back to my old dice. Constitution... That is an 11.
As you hit the ground, you hit your head, which fully discombobulates you.
I love being stunned.
So
This
now
happened the last 4 times, too.
the doors open, he fully takes his movement out the room. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. By the way, the king is back downstairs.
Oh, cool. That is a relief. You mean the president? Because
Yes, the
president. Democracy?
Yes. You are stunned for your next turn. He is going to Step of the Wind. So that's going to be 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Imagine being the president and you're going back
55,
down to your evil room and this
65,
bird just
70,
runs at you
75,
full sprint.
100. Alright. Polaire, you are back up.
Cool. I'm gonna hit the light switch.
Yep.
And look for any shadows in the next room over. Like, literally any shadows anywhere.
There's a few shadows, like, under the table. I will grab your ruler.
Cool, I'll go make sure that I actually remember my teleporting distance. Okay.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You can. The closest one is around here.
Okay. Cool.
So you can bamf right here.
Can I reach the table from there?
10, 15. Why am I doing? What's your speed? 55?
I'm going to go to that shadow where I am now, like walking, and then I'm going to bamf under the table. And then I'm going to sprint.
Okay, so wait. You're going to. Give me a second. These are some fucking weird ass. So you're going to walk over here, so that's 20 feet of your movement. You're gonna bamf over here, so. There. So you have 30 feet of movement left.
And
Or
then
35.
I'm gonna.
So you can get right up in his face.
Yeah.
You still have your action.
Look at me. I am so good at this. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna ask a random question. Is he intelligent?
You don't know. I mean,
I have been training with this man.
yes, but he is also an asshole.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just punch him a couple times, I guess.
Go for it.
Ooh, that's a natural 17!
Which is?
Which is... I know, I'm working on it. 29.
You... Boom! Fully... You... Almost anime style, it's almost like you teleported to him. You fully deck him.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just the one deck, that's good.
Just one punch?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to have the dramatic fail come after the dramatic success, so can we, like, pretend that he missed and then punched or something? I don't... I rolled a natural 3.
Okay, that's a miss. Next attack.
I only have... I used my bonus action already, and...
Oh, yeah. He's gonna be like, huh. Man, that was stronger than last time. Oh. By the way, what was damage?
Yeah, I was... that is 3 plus... that's 8.
Okay. Oh. Man. That was a good punch, kid.
Thanks. I've been doing better.
He's going to spend a couple of key points. And a superiority die. To fully go ham on your ass.
Are we able to hear any of this?
From
With
where
a 31 perception.
What can't Isaiora hear?
Here's the problem. I did build a dining hall
colors.
somewhere. I believe it's actually over here, even though I haven't moved you guys to the dining hall. It's not there. It is not there. A lot of work went into this map. There it is. Over there.
Okay.
Righty. So you are currently like hundreds of feet away. So
Is there music?
Yeah, there's music. There's a couple of rock bands playing.
And people talking, and the clattering of dishes,
Yeah.
and the sound of a kid getting beaten up.
Normal.
For us, it's normal.
Just normal society things.
We live in a
society.
Alright. So it's his turn.
It's been nice knowing y'all.
This is gonna hurt. I will tell you.
Yeah,
this.
I don't even know. While you're rolling all of the pain, I don't know why I followed. Like, I probably could have just been like, yeah, no, I'm staying in here.
30 to hit.
You better run.
11 damage. Constitution saving throw. I also forgot that I need to. You are going to take another 2 points of damage, and then another 4 points of damage. So that's 17 in total for that first attack. As he fully, BAM! Slams like a fucking hit into your jaw, and just you hear the crack of a tooth falling out. Can I have a Constitution saving throw again?
Yeah, I don't suppose a 14 makes it.
No, you're stunned. He's gonna take that chance to do another attack. Misses.
How?
I believe. What's your AC?
19.
Yeah, he rolled an 18.
Yeah, I don't want to do this, but also, did you give him advantage?
I didn't. That was a natural 1.
Awesome! Moving on.
Third attack.
You missed this kid who can't even move.
18. Oh, you fucking lucky bastard.
Yes, I am.
Fully misses both of those. Action surges. Because if we don't forget, he is a fighter monk.
A funk.
24 hits. That's another 9 damage.
This isn't very funky of him.
28
It's
hits.
very funky of him.
Another 9 damage. God damn, what's with the 5s? Another 30. And then 16 damage.
Oh boy.
And last 2 attacks, because he's going to flurry of blows. 32 to hit. Man, you must be glad that he is not a champion. 14 damage, and last one. Another 19.
Is this all the same turn?
Yeah. 16. He just fully, after you punch him, he just fully goes and fully just rocks your shit.
What was the last amount of damage?
16.
Awesome. And I'm stunned.
You are stunned. He's now going to move until he is out of sight. He jumps out of window and fully disappears.
good for him, I guess.
And Polaire, you, after like a good 6 seconds, your eyes finally come into focus. That was brutal. That hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another snack or something after that bad boy. um, I'm
Uh,
going to
on
pick.
you, on your shirt, there's like a note stapled on. Don't tell your friends; they will die.
Oh, and then it's like a Staples. Oh, lovely. That's fun. Gonna need a band-aid for that one. Gonna
On
pocket that note.
I said on your shirt. I did not say in on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the staple there. It's just gonna be a random staple on my shirt. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um, gonna casually pick up my tooth. Gonna have to decide which of those that is for the aesthetic purposes. Um, and go back
It's your
into the
front.
secret room where I'm not supposed to be.
It's your front tooth.
Oh no, no, I have to talk with the list.
All right, you're going back into the secret room. While you're doing that, we're gonna head back into the party.
Okay, good.
Oh, I see everyone's enjoying themselves. Why, where's young Pelaire?
He was tired. He needed to take a nap.
Oh dear.
Turkey will do that.
Yeah, Turkey will do that.
Yeah, they tend to.
Especially in Spitfire, we have some excellent turkeys. Some say best in the world.
Congrats.
So,
What else are you supposed to say to that?
I do not have any jobs for, well, the mighty heroes.
They don't have to be mighty jobs.
Oh, of course not. But I want you all to have jobs that are worth your time.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, definitely.
That's a 20.
Something fishy. And it's not just because this is a harbor town.
Puns.
Nor my grungs.
By the way,
They
does
are cemetery.
Isadora have a conversation with Nemesis?
Now she does, yeah. Hello.
Nemesis?
How's it going?
I do enjoy your food. Where did you learn this spell?
I learned it on when I left your guys' party last time on my travels. I stopped at a small town where I couldn't find anywhere to sleep, so I just went into this bakery, and the guy taught me how to just prepare food for as many people as you need. Well, actually, maximum 12, no more than that. But we keep that one on the down low.
What about the gem encrusted bowl required to cast the spell? Where would you find something like that?
I found it in a little. It was nobody was in the house when I looked in the window, and it looked quite nice. So I just got one of my grungs to sneak in there, take it, and now we got food.
Well, I do appreciate it. This certainly is a 1,000 gold beef worth meal.
Yep, it definitely like little something where like you can bring the good wealth to your friends. Might as well be able to do that. So happy to oblige.
Might have to try my hand at my own one day.
Oh, it's perfect. Like anytime you guys need it, like even when you guys are out in the woods, as long as you got some of the supplies, you can make it anywhere.
Well, and the spell slots.
True. Yeah, I
We all
had
know
to,
what it's like to run out of those.
had to specifically get rid of one just to slot it.
Itheora.
So, where did you meet Mumford before?
Yeah, I was living a peaceful life in a swamp, just chilling, and they can't walk through some portal or something. Oh, then they helped me defend my swamp from these goo monster type things, but in process, they also blew up my house, killed a few of my grungs, and well, then I just walked with them for a bit, figured out that wherever they go, usually fire follows. So when we all met up at a hospital, I just sort of snuck out on my own way.
Makes sense.
Hopefully
Party.
that the party's quite different this time, that I'm hoping fire doesn't sue when you guys show up.
Well, I've only been around for a day.
Yeah, it's been a couple
And
days.
and the
And
building aren't
yeah,
down yet. I already like you more.
I appreciate that. You seem passable yourself.
Thank you. That's what I go for.
Well, you succeed there. So, out of curiosity, what is the fascination with grungs that you have?
Oh, so useful. Like they're hard workers and they're great to be around. Like, have you ever tried talking to one? They always got the best stories,
I see.
and I give them a little place to stay, and they all just hang out and they help me whenever I need something, like carrying a box that I don't want to carry and stuff like that, or stealing something I need don't want to get my hands dirty on, don't want my fingerprints on.
Itheora, can I please have a religion check?
Okay. 17.
You notice it's not the Raven Queen. It's something. You notice kind of not an aura, but you notice like the black feathers, a couple of weird accoutrements, and pamphlets.
Oh, I have pamphlets.
Hmm. Interesting.
Want to see one of my pamphlets? I actually go around and try to spread the religion of the Raven Queen.
No need. I know her.
Oh, you know? Finally, another follower. I've been going around, got the president on board, so at least half on board. Never met another full follower.
Well, she has been a part of my life for quite some time.
You awesome. I just sort of try to live my life the way that I know she would want.
Yeah, I'm always glad to meet another follower. Someone like-minded.
So how much evil have you done today?
I'm sorry.
Oh
Well,
no.
don't you have to like keep all your good deeds and bad deeds like equalized?
Well, I haven't done any evil today.
Ooh, sounds like, but have you done anything good?
Well,
Or are
today
you
so
just going
far
to,
has been hop on a plane.
Hey, sounds neutral enough. Pretty good. She would
Have
be
you
happy.
done evil today?
Oh yeah. Why? That's why I gave you guys all this food just to balance it out.
I see.
What was the evil you did?
The food had to come from somewhere. I didn't pay for it.
Oh, good point.
I'm sorry, but are you trying to insinuate here that the Raven Queen is an evil goddess?
N- The opposite, quite the contrary. It's as neutral goddess you can have.
Hmm.
She is no inherently good or evil. At least that's what this pamphlet says.
How did you enter into this religion?
Uh, well, I was abandoned as a kid, and then sort of just wandered around in forest until I finally found this pamphlet that I read and sort of based my whole life off of it.
Right. Okay.
I guarantee it's 100% accurate. I've never seen a pamphlet be wrong, so there's
Oh my
no
god.
misleading information.
Oh, this is
You do
exactly
have a
what
really good point.
this is
Mumford, you
exactly
want
what I
to speak?
wanted.
What, Isaiah?
Would you like to speak, please?
Me speak, words talk? About. Is there something I'm supposed to say?
I don't know.
Anything. Well,
Uh. Oh, since we're talking about the Raven Queen, she apparently turns people who in the afterlife, if they're doing something really sketch, I think. I didn't fully understand. She turns them into night walkers, but apparently
It
someone stepped in.
it's if they don't
Huh?
feed Dorian.
If they don't feed her Raven Dorian, they get turned into night walkers.
Well, who wouldn't want to feed the bird?
I know, right? He's such a good bird.
That's just rude.
Agreed. That's why they get turned into night walkers.
Sounds like a fair punishment in my book.
I feel Isaiah twitching.
the thing is, Vidalcan, well, they didn't invent the resting female dog face, but they kind of perfected it to the point where they get advantage on all mental saving throws. But you can actually see that tiny bit in her head going, I might wind up killing this person.
Oh, don't do it. He's rather interesting, don't you think?
Interesting is one way to put this.
Let's head back up with Polaire.
This physically pained me, and I'm not even like. I'm so sorry. Uh, hi. I'm
I am
severely
Polaire.
injured.
How severely injured are you?
I'm like half health from like 3 punches.
It was 4.
Yeah,
It wasn't 3. It was like 9.
they were good punches.
Yeah. Um. So Polaire, what are you gonna do in the room?
New investigation check. Because now I know that something's up with it.
Okay.
Come on, baby. 11.
You notice the red dot, which was near the harbor, move into the city. Now, the castle's not near the harbor, so It can't be Orsatti. Can it?
Unless.
So, what would you
You know,
like
it'd
to
be
do
really
for it?
cool if I had a little mini camera. Okay, can I look for something that would tell me what the little dot is? Like, I don't know, a pamphlet or a little note that says the red dot is blank.
A pamphlet?
I don't know, an instruction manual?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Stuart just comes into the secret room. Here's a pamphlet.
Pamphlets? Pamphlets.
It's almost like you heard Polaris' thoughts. You're just like, where did the word pamphlet come from? I must find.
Just go walking around the whole building looking.
Looking. So. So there. See, you rolled an 11. Not great. And
Yeah, I really want to roll better.
I can't.
I'll do better, I promise.
I can't give you. This game can't be, hey, I rolled an investigation check. Oh, it was too low. Alright, I'll roll again. And, oh, it was too low again. I'll roll again. No, I can't be that. I'm sorry.
Unless it can.
No, it can't. I'm sorry.
You're in charge. You make the rules.
And I'm making that rule right now.
Okay.
You can do other kinds of checks.
Yeah, you can totally do other kinds of checks. You can look at the
Yeah,
bow,
like,
the crossbow that tried to shoot you.
Check for how stupid his face is.
Ooh.
Check to you could do like not an investigation check. You could roll
I'm looking.
insight on any like books or anything because you can read.
I can read. I am, in fact, literate.
Really?
Listen, we all try our best. So
The
I'm
only
gonna
illiterate
go.
one here is Gray.
Yeah.
Not Mumford, Gray.
Just Gray.
Mumford can read. I can't.
Mumford
It's
can
called
read.
acting.
Mumford can and reads.
Yeah, he just reads goblin books because he can.
He studied that one more for some reason.
Can I make an Arcana check? I'm not very qualified for it, but
Okay, Arcana check on what though?
I don't know. General mysticism. Oh, to see if there was something that was like very clearly like a magical connection that he was using to talk to someone. It doesn't make any sense.
What's your Arcana?
Mm-hmm. What was the question?
What's your Arcana?
+1.
Roll a nat 20 and I'll give you something.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a nat 20.
What was it?
It was a 5. So 6.
Oh, I was prepared to give you something because you roll nat 20s in the weirdest places.
Yeah, except it's usually like really weird places. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Can I roll perception check?
I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you roll an insight check on the Orasati that attacked you.
That is a good point, actually, because he just kind of left, which
He
is
left.
odd.
He disappeared.
Straight up. Nice. Insight is +9. That's 24. Look at me go.
24. Shoddy, when you hit him, it almost felt cold. Like his face was made of, I don't know, ice or snow. His
Frosty the Snowman.
his eyes didn't seem to be, while his eyes were still conveying emotion, they seemed to have this reddish glow to them, especially in the pupils. But they almost seemed like they didn't know you. Like they didn't fully know you. Like they didn't emotionally know you. Now,
Hmm.
you don't have the arcana to know what really that was.
I don't know. Val and I had a few conversations about simulacra.
Sure, you had conversations, but again, your arcana
Okay.
is a +1.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Um,
to gain more information, you would have to go talk to someone.
gonna talk to my boo who probably has higher arcana than me. Or, our new buddy.
Your new buddy? Who's the new buddy?
Um, that, what's, Isaiah.
Okay, Adeora. And when you get downstairs, do you tell everyone?
Well, considering we're all still in a party,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
I
still in
stopped by a
party.
bathroom and wash up a little first, at least.
Yeah,
So I'm not, like, spitting blood.
you kind of try to dampen, you try to stop the bleeding in your tooth.
Yeah, I'll just talk with Olaf a little bit. Shucks.
You try to like wash up any kind of dirt you got when you hit the ground that first time. Uh, the bruises on your cheek and stuff can't really be cleaned up by cleaning. Um, and definitely not the ringing in your ears after getting knocked to the ground so hard that your head started spinning.
Yeah, I got pretty solidly clocked there. I'm just gonna, like, go back and hope that no one really notices me.
Alright, can I please have a stealth check with disadvantage because Mumford's your dad?
That is a 25.
Mumford, can I have a perception check with advantage because you're his dad?
I am going to need a nat 20 for that, gamers.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Not then.
Oof. Yeah, I don't see.
You don't see the bruises. You you see Polaire come in, but it's like he seems fairly good. He's talking with a lisp for some reason. Maybe it's a new thing the kids are doing. I don't know.
All kids just decide to develop speech impediments. It's the thing.
Iziora,
Would that
you
have been a performance, actually?
because you're not. Here's the thing. You're not. It's not like you're going up into the onto a stage and going like, I don't have bruises.
Yeah, okay.
It's more hiding than performing.
I am subtle.
Iziara fucking clocks you instantly though.
That's why you get a passive perception of 31.
No one asked you.
So, Iziora, you notice bruising all over Polaris' cheek. You hear the lisp. You know that's a tooth that got knocked out. And you see on the temple a hematoma starting to grow.
Polaire, have you gotten yourself in trouble?
No, I. You know I never get caught.
Deception check. You
Stairs are
immediately said no. Deception check. you you're not gonna beat Isaiah's passive insight, but you can at least try.
Oh, it's only 21.
I think Blair has a +2 to charisma.
I think Polaire rolled a natural 1.
You fully know what's going on. He found something upstairs.
How bad are you hurt?
I'm kind of bad.
Look, okay, I'm going to need a number here. I don't know if I'm going to have to go healing word or aura of vitality.
60?
60?
60.
60?
You
It's actually
Nemesis,
closer to 70.
Nemesis, Mumford, you both hear how hurt?
All right. Come closer. I also approach tap my necklace and cast aura of vitality, and then just spend a minute.
Alright, so that's 10d6?
20d6.
20d6. Nemesis, you ask if Polaire fell down the stairs. Mumford, what do you ask?
Who did this?
Oh, dad mode?
Oh. No,
What was your excuse for me being gone?
Said you took a nap?
I got enough my with the
Hello,
fetch.
Polaire!
He smiles without his teeth.
Okay, heal 65 hit points.
Buddy.
you you fit the tooth. I say, oh, you fit the tooth back into where it was, and the roots heal it.
You said 65?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Claire, I don't think bed sheets can do that. What happened?
Polaire just kind of glances over at the president like, maybe not right now.
Insight check for everyone except for Ileora.
God, 7.
Man, that president's a real nice dude.
Where's the shirt?
Priorities.
Nemesis, what did you roll?
Oh, for which one? Which
Insight.
check? Insight. 22.
Okay. And Mumford rolled a 7. Mumford, where is his shirt?
Where is the president's shirt? Did you find who stole the president's shirt?
Iziora, this only confirms how you've been feeling about this guy. Nemesis. You've been playing the president off as an idiot.
He's not that smart.
He's not that bright. But it seems you are being used more than he is in this situation.
That's
So.
the tea.
Nemesis walks over to the president. Is like, "What's going on here?"
What are you talking about, Nemesis?
Well, last time I checked, we were just having a good old feast here, and then Hilaire just comes back, sort of beaten with no shirt.
Polaire has a shirt.
No, it's the president that
president.
doesn't have a shirt.
No shirt. Okay, where'd your shirt go? Like, what's going on here? The president's supposed to be a stand-up guy. He needs to have a shirt.
Why do I need to have a shirt? Well, I haven't been wearing a shirt
I
all
know for a
day.
fact you didn't get past 5 glasses of wine yet.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Remember, you get advantage.
You do get advantage. You are correct. So that's an extra wisdom save.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You get
Uh,
advantage.
so
You get
right-
to roll
right-
twice.
Yeah, you can right click on it and then click advantage.
Yes. So you get to roll twice and take the higher of the two.
Okay.
Would you roll?
16, the first one.
And the second one?
10 for the second one.
Unfortunate.
For a wisdom saving throw?
Oh,
16
wisdom-
saving throw.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a plus.
+5.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pl-
well, 13 and a 10.
No, wait. Okay, your saving throw is +5 plus your proficiency.
Yeah, but I thought you
Plus
clicked the. This one's over here says plus 10.
Yeah, so it's +10.
Yeah.
So you
But I rolled-
You rolled 16.
I rolled a 2 and then like a 6. Yeah.
Okay, so 16. Unfortunately, that does not make it. Now, the president's been a stand-up guy. Oh my god, the president's really a stand-up guy. Why would he lie to you? That doesn't seem like
Super
him.
stand-up.
Super stand-up.
It's laundry day. That's why he doesn't have a shirt.
It's
Laundry.
laundry day. You know what?
Good talk.
Nemesis, you should probably go back talking to your friends. Tell them how stand-up this guy is.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah,
they're
guys,
telling a lie.
I've been here with the president for 3 weeks at this point. I know this guy. He's super stand-up. Like, there's literally nothing going on here. I don't know
How,
what.
how many guards are in the room?
There are 5.
Those guards are just there for his protection. It's like a secret service. And every president has one.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are the King's Secret Service, aren't they?
And it's absolutely normal. I don't see anything wrong with this situation.
How big is the table we're sat at?
It's about 30 feet.
Alright.
My favorite thing is when Violet starts asking seemingly innocuous questions.
My favorite thing is when a charm person spell works fully.
Right, well, not
Well-
entirely fond of it, so...
Should probably go to bed. It's been a long day, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been
Not
a
really.
Well, you said that you were like on a plane and everything. Like, you can't just got the jet lag coming in. You gotta,
Yeah, time
gotta
change.
ease into it. You can't let that hurt
Didn't
your
we
body.
just go like south?
There's a time change.
Like a couple hours.
Can't be too careful.
Just checking the president's currently sat at the table, right?
Yep. At
All right,
like
I'm
the
just-
biggest seat.
I'm going to cast a Zone of Truth.
Okay. That is a
See, this
charisma.
is why we have you.
This is a charisma saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Give me 1 second while I bring a couple things up from the College of Glamour.
Oh boy.
It's not a charmed condition, so even if he's immune to that, it's fine.
He's not. It's not about charmed. Okay. So this is just going to be fucking. It's charisma saving throw, correct?
Yes, it is. DC 22.
22. So I'm going to tell you his charisma. I'm going to tell you his charisma saving throw. So if I do the math correct, it's at a 10. I believe he doesn't
Very
get.
charming person.
I believe he doesn't gain any. Actually, what level? What level are you doing Zone of Truth?
Second level.
You feel the Raven's Queen's feathers start to begin to flow off your hand to create this Zone of Truth, and they flicker out.
Can I see who I'm going to assume counterspelled?
Can I
it was-
counterspell the counterspell?
Here's the problem. Nemesis doesn't have a counterspell, so I can't get him to use his counterspell.
I have to spell magic.
That
Not the
doesn't
same.
help. One's a
Oh.
reaction, one's an action. So,
Fair.
can't use Nemesis. So, the president is going to have to counterspell that counterspell.
Can he do that since it's a reaction?
Yeah?
Yeah, you can
He's not
counterspell
the one who
counterspells.
counters. He's not the one who casts counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mumford, you begin to reach for the axe. You notice the runes start to move off of the axe and rotate around your hand, and you cast counterspell, and these runes flicker off. The Raven Queen's Zone of Truth is just about to grab the King Balkara, and
Alright, what are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything. I just don't like magic at the dinner table.
Except
Then why
for
not
dinner?
take this outside?
That's an exception. Come on, it was a great dinner.
And that was about to be a great spell. Brought on by your preferred deity.
What? That was the. What? That's her.
Mhm.
That was her doing. That's awesome.
You have no idea. But yes, if you would not like to see magic at the dinner table, why don't we take it outside?
Well, why don't we finish dinner before we get into all of that?
I thought we did an hour ago.
Why, what is
No.
dinner without dessert?
Bro, we're
Uh,
stuffed.
Yeah,
sorry
Nemesis
for
is
not
really good
calling
at
bro.
spells.
I love Mumford's like, man, everyone's so great.
Except
Man,
Kavor.
this is
Kavor can
really
rot.
fun.
I see nothing wrong here. I see no hostility.
Oh. This is going better than I planned.
I'm just there
Well-
smiling, walking back and forth, grabbing him for another piece of cake.
Don't worry. Let's enjoy dinner Let's just enjoy dessert, and then we can, of course, take this outside.
If you'll pardon me, I'd like to use the restroom.
Go right ahead, dear. 2 doors on the left.
Head off to the restroom, and instead, I'm just going to cast augury.
Okay.
Augury. I don't actually. I'm going to assume augury because augury sounds a bit different.
I believe it's augury.
And my course of action is eating dessert.
Your course of action is eating dessert. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me one
So I
second.
just take the token, flip it a couple times, and heads for will, tails for woe. If it lands on the side, it's will and woe, and if it lands on the floor, it's nothing.
You grab the coin mid-air. It doesn't miss your hand. It's almost like it was guided to your hand. And as you reveal it, whoa.
All right.
While you are,
Can I?
while Isaiah is out, can I have just Mumford roll a wisdom save?
Advantage.
I have advantage?
Yes.
Why?
Because you had a good soup.
Oh, I had a good soup. First one was a 17 or 4. I'm gonna take the 17, please.
Unfortunately, it doesn't succeed, and you are as well charmed.
Guys, I think this country is really glorious.
The president's real nice.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Man, if only you could be guarding him instead of stupid Samuel.
Samuel isn't stupid. I'm charmed, but I'm still a dad. Hold on. No, never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but it fell flat on the D20.
Nemesis, you can now roll a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Ooh.
Nemesis?
So, yep. What do I need?
A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
So I add 5 to whatever it is.
No, you have an additional roll and take the greater of the rolls.
If it's proficient, then I add 5, right?
Yes. So it's +5 plus
Okay.
another 5, so plus 10.
And my highest one is 21.
Oh, you break out of it. The king charmed you.
Charming.
Darn me. What?
You
Not stand up. Why would charm me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The president can charm people. He's a nice guy.
Dad, we're gonna have a nice long talk about this later.
All right, we're gonna
Okay, I like talking to you.
return.
How was your
I don't
bathroom
like
trip,
being
Isaiah?
Time to
Pardon?
How was your bathroom trip? Would you like
Strange
some cake?
question to ask, but it was functional.
I just wanted to know if you had room for cake.
No,
I got strawberry sauce and caramel sauce.
I think I'll pass.
Who has resistance to poison
immunity.
We're all immune.
or immunity?
We ate
No,
the food.
we're all immune.
You're all immune? Oh, fucking
Yeah,
A.
Heroes feast.
Heroes feast.
Yeah, that's pretty great, actually.
The The reason why I cast the augury was in case you did the whole "it's necrotic damage" thing again. For those without context, one time I played a Yanti pureblood who had a habit of drinking poison. Until one time, someone decided to swap out poison for necrotic damage and nearly killed me.
I thought you could take it.
I'm just imagining Mumford sitting down and being like, "Man, this is some really good cake," and then being like, "Huh, this is a weird almondy aftertaste." Huh.
Did you guys use almond extract? The chef at my old house sometimes used almond extract when we ran out of vanilla.
Well, my young Vidalkin friend, you
Smells like
can-
belladonna.
I do not know why my chef would use belladonna. I must fire him.
No worries.
Hey, I have a better idea. Why would you, I don't know, try to slip a little, deadly concoction to the king?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There just seems to be a lot going on today with you. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Who's
wrong.
belladonna?
Is it in a flower? Maybe?
Oh,
Also known as deadly nightshade.
By the way, Mumford, can I please have a wisdom saving throw with advantage?
That was just beautiful. Everybody's like, well, actually, this. What's belladonna?
Who's belladonna?
so that's either a 19 or a 12. I'm gonna take the 19.
You break out of the charm.
Hey, wait!
No, wait, this country sucks!
Someone threw a fish at me at the helipad. That was weird.
That's their sincere greeting of hello.
Oh, it is?
No, it isn't!
It's just the customs. It's just the customs.
Nemesis, have you been throwing
Airport
fish at
customs.
people?
Oh, grunt.
Now, I believe you're throwing accusations that are insanely too big.
They might be
Why'd you-
accusations, but I think they do deserve some answers.
How far away are the
think one-
guards?
About 20 feet away from all of you. Sam, very hesitant, just keeps a hand on, first of all, Polaire, and then keeps a hand on his sword.
Is this like a hand on the shoulder keeping him down, or a hand on like the leg, like comfort for both
Comfort.
of them type deal?
Comfort
Okay.
for both.
Hilaire does have his hand on Samuel's as like a, yeah, no, nothing's happening. But also,
Well,
I almost spoke with a lisp. That would have been great.
Well, you no longer have a list because your tooth is back in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Well,
but it would have been funny.
well, why don't we all relax? Why doesn't Isadora cast her spell, and we see what happens?
Charm us?
Good idea. And I recast my zone of truth.
Okay, so that's charisma saving throw, correct?
Yep.
Okay, give me 1 second while I do a couple of things.
That's not suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay, Avery now types, and that scares me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sentient now.
And we know she holds grudges.
So it doesn't say anything about knowing if the person is affected or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. End of the first
Wow.
paragraph.
By the way,
I had like a full test.
everyone has to roll.
What if you're willing? Do you still have to roll?
If you're willing, you don't have to roll.
Yeehaw!
So
Ain't
you're
got
just
Yeah,
nothing
I
to
failed.
hide.
Which one do I have to roll?
charisma.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12.
Nope.
I got a
DC 22.
7.
13.
Goody.
I guess I have to roll as well.
Of course I tried to poison you, all of you. He tries to cover up his mouth.
Oh, I actually passed.
No one asked you!
Why did you try to poison the food?
Your country's a blight on this world. He covers up his mouth more.
Who were you talking to upstairs?
Mr. President, how dare you talk to him like that?
Everyone failed. Who was
Except
I talking?
Isayora.
Who was I talking to?
But I would like to point out, none of you know if each other failed or passed. I'm the only one who knows.
Why, my
Yes.
beneficiary.
Who's the beneficiary?
We've never met in person.
How do you contact them?
Sending stones. It's an archaic way of using it. Much rather use a phone.
Where is your stone?
He pulls out from his ear a small pebble.
Metal.
Speaking of archaic.
Get out of my kingdom.
Wait, can I ask what your beef with Kinsland is exactly, other than it might not be super pretty compared to like a coastal country?
Do any of you really know the history of Kinsland? I know Nemesis
Unfortunately.
doesn't. I know Nemesis doesn't.
No idea.
He's been stuck in a silly little swamp.
Hey,
Um,
the swamp was pretty cool.
We've kind of had it crammed down our throats, but I'm sure you'll cram a new history lesson down our throats any minute now.
Hey, Rach! Fuck you!
Hmm? What? Okay,
Hey,
as a character, he's been having history classes for a while. He's getting pretty tired of being told a completely different version of events every other week.
The old country's thawing. Was much more loyal, much more allowing
Loyal to who?
to an alliance formed by Mastier, Spitfire, and Sign to take over the world. Take over all worlds.
does the name Kavor mean anything to you?
Of course it does!
Why?
Why not, dear? He saved
Fair
me.
answer. Ah. Well, that's very likely the reason you're going to die.
Not if I kill
Sure.
you first.
Oh, wait, we're actually allowed to do this now? Oh, goodness.
Can I have dexterity
Right,
saving
maybe
throws
we-
from everybody?
Is it something I can see?
No, it is not actually.
How dare you?
That is a 26.
9.
You
18.
make it. You fail. You fail.
7.
7. You also fail. As the ground begins to creak under you. You feel your chair start to give out, and Mumford, Isadora, and Nemesis fall through the ground down about 40 feet.
I
As
quit. I don't know
huh?
if I can do it. Could I quit? Like while I'm falling, could I cast reverse gravity so I don't hit the ground?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Wouldn't I want to say that would mean it would be a react?
No, because we're not in initiative.
Oh dang.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that or not.
I I think I'm gonna have to allow you because it's cool.
Hmm.
As as Mumford, Nemesis, and Isadora begin to fall, their falling slows to a stop. The debris starting to fall slower and then stop as you move back up through the three separate holes that you fell through, and up into the ceiling.
That was the wrong move. Nobody drops me through a hole.
Has this happened to you before?
There's a reason why I had to learn this spell to avoid it from ever happening again.
One of the guards.
Featherfall?
Featherfall?
Right, no. And I'd like to cast Hold Person.
Oh shit! I'm gonna
7th
roll.
level
Oh.
on all of our enemies.
All right.
Iconic.
Let's roll
Oh.
some
That's
d20.
wisdom. And give me a
Wisdom
second, just to turn the
saves.
light on.
Give me 1 second while I grab 7 d20s and 7 d12s.
Sorry, I didn't get that. I was turning the light on.
7 d20 and 7 d12s.
Hey Violet, have I mentioned that I love you?
Oh, I love you too.
5, 6. Is it 7, Vi?
Hmm?
Is it 7?
I can target 6 people.
6. Okay, sorry. 6.
You said there were 5 guards and then the president.
Yes, you are correct. Sorry. 6 d20s, 6 d12s. You
Why
didn't
the
think...
d12s?
Oh, sorry, 5 d12s. You didn't think he would Bardic Inspiration? What's your DC? 22?
22.
Okay. So, most of these guards get advantage. They have a couple of magic resistance and rings and shit. Okay. Okay. So that's 9. The main one I'm looking for is one I've already rolled. Okay, that's 10. 16. Natural 20. And a 9. So, 1, 2, 3 are going to need the D12. Actually, 4. 4 are going to need D12. So the president definitely succeeded.
Darn.
And so did the guy casting the dispel magic.
Nobody tells the president what to do.
So I'm going to tell
Mr. President.
I'm going to tell you the current scores of the 4 that need it. So there's a fighter with 17, a ranger with 15, a paladin with 13, and then a rogue with 13. So, the paladin and the rogue need 9. The fighter needs 5, and then the what was the last one I said?
I can't remember.
Fighter, rogue, paladin.
Ranger?
Ranger. The ranger needs 7. Alright, first one. Paladin makes it. Oh no, Paladin doesn't make it. Sorry.
Yay! I got 1 out.
Fighter does. Ranger definitely does with a 12. Last one's the rogue. Rogue makes it.
Alright, so I got 1 person with a 7th level spell. Alright.
Yep. As you begin to cast the spell of hold person, you see the wizard, the president, and the ranger, and I think the rogue and fighter all fully ignore the spell. The paladin fucking fully stops, but that's just in time for dispel magic to get cast, and the 4 of you now, because Polaire is now in the reverse gravity, begin to fall.
On the plus side, that wasted a high
Reverse
level.
gravity.
I don't have Featherfall.
I don't need Featherfall.
The
Featherfall for wimps.
Reverse gravity is a 50-foot cylinder.
Wait, wouldn't that have everyone else in it as well? Float upwards.
Yep. It's still you're still able to cast. You just cast a spell. So
Cool.
Polaire, Mumford, and Nemesis, Mumford, and Iseora begin to fall near the holes. Polaire. Huh?
Nemesis yells, "Damn it!" after even trying to save himself.
Polaire, you fall onto the ground. Poof. You're good.
You know it, baby.
You scatter, but you see all 3 of your friends begin to fall. It is currently a 70-foot drop. That is 7d10.
Nemesis turn into a bird.
Yeah, Nemesis turns. You can turn into a bird with wild shape.
And out of curiosity, how far are we falling until I'm in dim light or darkness?
It's a good 30 feet.
Yeah, well, when I get into dim light or darkness, I can use Steps of the Night as a bonus action to grant myself some flying.
Okay, so Nemesis.
Can I try to catch a decoration?
I don't think I can change myself into something.
You can.
I think I
It's
have
called
that
wild
one.
shape. It's just a druid ability.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I am here for
will
Mumford.
turn into a crane.
Thanks, son.
You know what? I will allow you to turn into a crane. Mumford, dexterity saving throw.
Okay, am I trying to catch on to something like
Yeah, you're trying
Break a
to
hit my
chandelier.
axe? Yeah,
I'm not gonna say
chandelier or hit my axe into the wall.
chandelier is a little too far down right now. You're trying to catch the edge of the hole.
Uh, oh, I'm going into the hole.
Yes.
Mumford jumping hole. Damn it! I'm going in the hole.
Okay.
Y'all want anything?
Let me roll some damage for Mumford.
Can you get milk?
Ah!
Yes, and of course.
Don't forget the cigarettes.
Mumford doesn't smoke. Drugs are bad.
No, you just went to get milk.
Just milk.
Just milk.
Yeah, that's 7.
How far is Milford falling?
70 feet.
Dang it.
8, 15, 18,
Cool.
28, 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
I love
You-
that. Personally.
Fall straight down the hole. Oh, jeez.
I'm sticking a chair in the gap so it doesn't, like, wedging it in there at an angle so it doesn't close and shut Mumford in.
Oh, it doesn't look like these
So
are
proud of
closing.
you.
These are some thermite charges.
Oh,
What?
so it's like straight up a hole in the floor.
Yeah, it's just a fucking hole.
Oh. I
Use
thought it was like
reflect.
earthquake or something.
Nope.
We don't have to cover this right now, Dylan, but when I slam my axe into the ground sometimes, and that makes pillars of ice appear. If I do that, could I propel myself back up to the main area?
I'd say it'd be like a
Would
parkour thing. You'd have to, and you could jump from that, slam your axe again, jump, like do a wall jump with your ice axe.
hypothetically, could Mumford get up, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet, much like with only one or two of those?
Blair, what are you trying to do?
I have a 50-foot rope.
Mumford, how much do you weigh?
A lot. I am a 7-foot tall buff lion man.
I'm gonna guess like 300.
I'm gonna guess more.
Okay.
4 to 5.
I'm not saying that Polaire would hold the rope. He'd tie it onto something.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna carry you up.
Carry
Thank you.
Mumford.
I've got a strength of +4.
What?
That's gonna require a strength roll.
Okay. Because my gauntlets of ogre power.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
18.
Hey.
18 total.
Yep. 14 +4.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, thanks. Just
Nemesis-
grappling and then dragging upwards.
Yes, but it's also a 400-pound lion man.
And I have magical gloves.
It's a bit of a struggle, but you get him back up. Gods. Seize the so-called heroes of Eltonia.
Why so called?
Can
What
we
did-
roll
what-
initiative now?
While we roll initiative, I'm griping about so called. What about so called makes it so appealing for everyone to be like, oh, so called heroes? Well, yeah, that's how. Yeah, we're called heroes. Cool. So
Also,
called
why-
president?
Why are we getting arrested if he made moves first?
Because he
It's his
can.
country.
Bastard.
Clearly, you've never
them.
started a coup before.
I just want to point out I haven't said shit about initiative yet.
I know. Wait, this isn't a real
Great.
person.
What?
Or is it?
Now, you
Well,
all
I already
have
fought a
noticed...
fake person today.
You've all have noticed that the guards have eaten, he's eaten, but right now, there's a shimmer about him.
Can I walk up and poke him?
You walk up and poke through him. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, he's half real.
And he disappears, and as do the
It's a bit-
guards.
Misleading.
Guard sees them, leaves. Also the guard.
That's a good point.
As you kind of think that, you notice...
Oh, there's real guards, huh?
Nope.
Oh.
You notice on your phones, everyone has them except for Nemesis, obviously.
Yep. True ANT.
Also, I think Isaiah, do you have a phone?
No. I don't really have people I keep in contact with.
That's a
Milos also
correct.
doesn't have a phone. Milos is like looking around, like, what the fuck just happened?
We're here for Milos.
Polaire and Mumford. As you look at your phone, you notice a notification. It's a pop-up for your name that has just been put out onto bounty. Borders are closed. No one can leave or come in until these wretched criminals and enemies to Spitfire are captured. By the way, Nemesis's picture is on there too.
Hey, Nemesis, you're stuck with us now.
You guys really screwed up another place I was living.
Sorry, Nemesis.
Now I'm the
You let
enemy of
them-
the state.
You let them take your picture?
We let them
guess
take
when I
our
was sleeping.
pictures? Oh, they probably found it on the internet or something.
Or I did
You
take a few
guys have
selfies.
passports, except for Nemesis.
How did you take a selfie, Nemesis?
What? Remember, the president had a phone.
It's the president doing bunny ears over Nemesis's head.
It's exactly that. But I do want to point out, everyone else has passports.
Yeah, no, we got that. We're past that now.
Am I still a crane? Am I just flying around?
Also,
You're no
Manhunt
longer
episode, everybody.
Manhunt
Yay.
episode.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
Arc. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried about it, except now we have to, like, actually... Well, actually, did we start a war? I think they're just mad at us now. Also, Samuel, we might need to get you a disguise just so people don't automatically go,
Do
"Oh,
you
yeah,
not remember
yeah."
the last time we tried to disguise me?
Yeah, except last time we had a choice. I mean, like, a choice about, like, I don't know, bringing you, and that was just a bad idea to bring you in the first place. But this time it's like we could just not disguise you and...
Fine. He takes off the crown.
I'm slowly pulling out spray-on hair dye.
Polaire
It's like-
just whips out his bag of holding and puts the crown in there. Besides, it'll get damaged, and he just pats it.
You
Now to
drop
say
it into the bag of holding. You hear ting 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 ting.
It'll buff out.
Literally.
Samuel takes off
Literally.
all the rings he has on, drops them, and as
Wait, don't drop them yet. Putting
he
it-
drops
I'm putting them-
he drops them into the bag of holding. You hear
Great. You might find one of those in, like, a year.
and he takes off his jacket. As he takes off his jacket, you notice the almost golden hair that he usually has. It's like a golden auburn, kind of rests into a blackish hair. His eyes turn from. I don't remember what I said. He said his eye color was.
Originally, you said gold.
Yeah, I believe I did say gold. So his eyes turned from a gold to almost a green. And as he takes off his jacket, you notice he's wearing a suit vest. No, with a not really a shirt, like a full long sleeve shirt, just a short sleeve shirt, and you notice runic tattoos all over his arms.
Well, that's a bit of a change, Golden Boy.
Look, I
After-
don't exactly think now is the time for flirting.
Uh, yeah, that. We should also probably be doing something else ourselves, like all of us.
Nemesis, I'm going to assume you know the area relatively well.
Yeah, especially around the port area.
Do you know a place we could hide out?
We can hide out at my newly built house.
Does
They're
anybody
gonna
know where
think
you
to look
live?
there.
Only my 2 traveling grungs. And the president.
We don't want the president to know, I don't think.
No.
By the
Do we
way,
know where?
By the way, your 2 traveling grungs, Jerry and Todd, are dead.
Not again!
What is this?
Poor man.
Nemesis,
God.
I'm so sorry.
Right, well, any other secure places that other people don't know about?
There's a sewer system that goes underneath the town. That leads like into the water of the port area.
Sewers would work.
Polaire just looks into the hole in the floor.
Yeah, they went to the sewers.
So I have a bad idea.
Samuel, before you speak up, Samuel says, there's also a few safe houses in Spitfire that the president doesn't know about.
I like that idea better. Let's. Why don't we ask Samuel things more often?
How do you plan on getting to these safe houses?
I was actually planning on the sewer.
Oh,
Well, that does seem the best choice, and I can set up a tiny hut there.
sounds like a plan.
And then in the morning, a word of recall should get us home.
What?
A word of recall.
You know, I'm starting to hate teleportation spells.
We should probably get going before we get caught.
Agreed.
Well, there's not much light down in the sewers, so I'm gonna cast dark vision to lead us through it.
I've got a better idea.
We-
If you do not have dark vision, all right, I just use my eyes of night, so all of you gain 300 feet of dark vision.
Whoa.
From now on.
Oh, that is
Uh,
better.
You really needed to flex, huh?
It's really jarring, I must say, first of all, having 300 feet of dark vision. As you begin to go into the sewer, I'm guessing Polaire fully just, up, and just jumps down the hole.
Yeah.
Let's see
Actually,
if I can...
no. He's actually waiting to make sure Samuel doesn't kill himself on accident first.
I've got something. As he pulls out of his pocket, a spell storing ring.
Oh, cool. See, that's why I waited to make sure that you weren't gonna I don't know.
You also, I
I'm
will
still
say,
waiting
you
for you.
also notice on Samuel, on his leg now, there's a bit of like a holster where a book is. He has a spell book.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Um,
Um,
I'm. I was going to retcon a little bit and say he was studying with Valkaren.
aw. Uh,
That's not painful.
I'm sorry.
um,
I have to have a little bit of sweet moments.
okay, so can we please jump in the hole? I was
Yep.
gonna jump first, but I'm trying to be responsible.
Blair, you jump in the hole. I'm going to roll damage and see if I hit anywhere close to your
Okay.
damage. How much is slow fall?
65.
65.
Considering it's a 70-foot fall.
So, oh shit, got 2 tens. 20,
Whoa.
29, 32, 36, 40, 46.
So no, not really close.
Boom! It was 19.
Superhero landing. Just kidding, that's bad on the knees.
So, everyone else gets down there. I'm guessing Nemesis fully just takes advantage of Mumford being huge and just tr- climbs on top and just gets carried down.
Or
Yeah,
I
sure.
turn into a bird again.
Or I can, yeah,
I mean,
I could just do
why
that.
would you want to? Why would you want to waste wild shape?
I thought I was just still the crane, or like just sitting there as a crane.
No, you can't talk as a crane, so I made you back
Oh, you
into a.
can't talk. No, you can't talk as a crane. Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna jump on Mumford then. I had practice with the Kenku.
I don't resist. It's the least
Samuel
we can do.
Samuel looks to Isiora. Do you need help?
Don't worry.
Okay. He fully jumps down after Polaire, and the spell storing ring glows and. Alright.
I'm just going to use Step of the Night.
Yep, you fly down. Okay, so I'm guessing they're going to be tracking our phone signals, so he takes out his SIM card and just fully just.
You got signal down here?
It's magic.
Fair. I don't know how phones work.
He looks towards Mumford and Claire.
Uh,
I'm
how
attached to this memory, not the SIM card, and he also takes out the SIM card.
how
He just tosses it on the. No. He breaks it and puts it in his bag of holding.
I was watching them both very carefully and just kind of copy what Blair does.
No, you poke that little hole and then you
Uh,
take it out. Here, just give it
oh,
to me.
okay.
And then he also keeps that SIM card so it's not just sitting in the sewers for them to be like, oh yes, they went through the sewers.
And also, you could probably cast mending on it.
Yeah.
Samuel then takes out a secondary phone and just pulls up a map of Kraqlet, and you see 3 green blips.
Those are the safe houses?
Those are the safe houses. And you see the 1 red blip at the beginning of the map where the presidential house is.
Okay, I've been in these sewers enough collecting algae and stuff that I can traverse these to get to those blips. Which one do you guys want to go to?
The farthest
Probably
one. The farthest one would be safest. It's closer to the edge of town.
I don't have an argument against going to the farthest one.
Okay, that
Anybody
sounds great.
against them walking?
No.
How long will it take to get there?
It'd probably only take about 15, 20 minutes of walking, as long as we don't get held up by anyone.
For the furthest one?
For the furthest one, it was 2 hours.
Oh, time is not my best judgment.
You have keen mind.
When I'm down here, the time just flies by. This is
Also, we
I
should
love being
probably keep in mind that it was part of the president's plan for us to wind up down here, so,
true.
you know.
There's
There might
probably
be traps.
traps.
Yeah.
There's probably monsters down here.
Would anyone like to
Nemesis,
take
do
a
you want
short rest first?
Ooh.
I don't particularly. Short rest might be nice. Maybe
a
like
short rest?
walk a little bit and then short rest, like so we're
Maybe.
not directly under the blinding light of the palace above.
Yeah.
Okay.
While that's happening, Samuel pulls out a second spell storing ring, puts the first one back in his pocket, and begins casting Stone Shape. And begins to close up the holes.
Neat.
I was going to prepare that actually.
Samuel
Hey, look
is. By the way, Samuel is part of the School of Runes. And he has just like 12 spell storing rings that he had wizards and clerics just fill up with spells. He was preparing for war.
Of course he was. Because he thinks things through.
Unlike most people.
Not thinking. There's always thoughts happening in this party.
You're welcome.
So, you guys begin. Are you guys walking or going to take a short rest?
Walking a little bit and then taking a short rest.
Okay. So, Nemesis, I'm guessing, is leading the pack because he knows the sewers.
Yes.
I'm
So-
running a bit ahead and running back and then running a bit ahead and then running back, so I'm like checking for things.
Okay. Fine.
Like
what?
Fine, make this hard for me.
I'm antsy. And I have a lot of movement speed.
Okay, tell me the walking order, please. Polaire's up front. Nemesis is second.
Nemesis used to.
I'll go after Nemesis.
Azeora
Samuel
third.
should probably not be in the front or back.
So Sam and then Mumford and then Milosh.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Milosh. I'm not dead.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll damage for Milosh.
Milosh is fine.
Well, I should make sure.
Milosh is fine.
Also, we're gonna have a short rest, so we'd probably heal back up.
4, 5, 8, 15, 19, 28 damage.
Not bad.
Just gonna text me, Jake.
I think it'd be just tell him how much you took when he next joins in.
Anyways. So, Polaire is running back and forth.
Listen, he's been antsy this entire time. Now we can actually move.
Can I have your first survival check with disadvantage? Because first of all, the reason Nemesis was leading the pack was because he knew. You don't.
So that's a 12. Which isn't awful.
As you begin to run back and forth, the first lap, you begin to run and you hear click.
Oh god.
You see 12 holes on each side of you begin to protrude out spears. Dexterity saving throw.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a dex save, which I happen to be good at. Yeah, that's
Are
a
we still like 2
27.
rolls, or
Huh?
is that from the
only for
beast, or
wisdom.
oh, only wisdom? Okay,
Yeah.
then mine's only 12.
No, it's just Polaire.
Oh, just Polar.
Yeah. Again, because he decided to run back and forth.
Okay, classic.
With a 27, you just nearly flip out of the way as these 24 spikes slam into each other, breaking and then retreating back.
See, that's why I'm in the front, because
Yeah.
I got out of the way. Look at me.
One way to beat that trap.
You want to have a go?
No, I'm good. Yeah. Seems like you're handling yourself perfectly.
As you get close to the trap, Nemesis, can I please have a survival check to disarm it?
Survival check.
Yes. It's all the way at the bottom.
Oh. Oh, and I got proficiency. Nice. 21.
You saw how Polaire kind of activated it. You push down, and you just kind of and pull out the mechanism that would cause the spikes to start to attack, and it's out. It's disarmed.
Alright, everyone else can walk through.
Yep.
Thank you.
Spears won't be coming out anymore.
Polaire, you're still running back and forth?
Yeah.
Claire, go find the rest of the traps so I can disarm them.
Go on, Polaire. Go find the trap.
Go on, buddy. Okay, Polaire. Nemesis, are you telling Polaire where to go?
Yeah,
Like
at
which
least
way to
like,
go?
the turns and stuff.
Okay, so can I have...
Well, where are
Oh,
there
like
turns?
say like
I'm
if a left was coming up,
waiting.
I'd say take the next left.
So, Nemesis, I'm going to have you roll a survival check with advantage, because you do have keen mind. The only problem is you don't remember these traps being laid when you were last in these sewers.
Yeah, I only know the path. What's advantage? Like what? Okay.
You get to add a second roll and take the best of the two rolls.
Okay. Yep. The first one is a 33.
How did you... What?
Second one is a 20. I'm proficient in survival.
Yeah, but that should only
But that
be
would
a
only-
plus 10.
Oh, what? I thought survival plus 10, and then proficient is plus 5.
No, it's just...
the plus 10 includes the proficiency.
Yeah, the plus 10.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Then the first one was only 20. It was 28.
20. Okay, 28. Jeez. Still pretty good, though. So with a 28, you do not lead Polaire into a gas chamber.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he is immune to poison, so...
It would have been necrotic, I do want to tell you that.
Jeez.
Well, thanks, my dude.
No problem.
That is a terrifying thought. Anyway, we're carrying on.
Carry on. Polaire, can I have a perception check?
25.
As you guys begin to get closer and closer to the safe house, you haven't been walking for 2 to 3 hours. It's been maybe half an hour. So these traps have been. Polaire. This is the first trap you this is the first hallway you're kind of scared of. It's almost like a crushing feeling. Do you move closer? You know the path that you have to take is through this, but do you move closer?
Can I move closer to it without going into it?
Yes. So you move about 2 inches closer. What do you do?
I'm going to whip out a handful of ball bearings.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, like, are these like marble size or like pea size?
Marble.
Cool. I'm going to take out a handful of them, so like 10, and just chuck them. Like, roll them along the floor.
You roll these 10 balls. You roll these 10 ball bearings on the ground, and they as they all seem to disappear in a black smoke.
So I've got bad news.
What is it?
The hallway is sketchy. And I take out one of my cheaper daggers and like start to move it towards the hallway, like, so like once it
How
starts to do
far
something, then
into the hallway do you move it?
like so up until the hill.
Up until the hill. As you move it towards the hallway, it's almost like a magical field. It's kind of thick and viscous on it, and it just goes and disappears.
And when I pull it out,
The dagger is gone.
cool, now I have a hilt.
Nope, the entire dagger is gone.
Oh. So that's not fun.
Would I know this as like a magic spell or magic effect type thing?
Roll an Arcana check. Both magic users roll Arcana check, and I will also give it to Mumford.
Thank you.
If I get a natural 20, can you tell me what it is?
25.
25, 15. Mumford.
Natural 20!
No!
Yeah!
Absolute bullshit.
Incredible.
Before I get into this, okay, Mumford, what do you roll?
I rolled 15.
Okay. Before I get into this entire diatribe of this trap that I created, did you know that people sometimes ask other people to confirm natural 20s?
Yeah, I could take a picture of it.
No,
But you could have
not
moved it.
not like that confirm. Some DMs somewhere ask the person to roll again and see if they get a natural 20. I find this bullshit.
Claire
It's funny
never
when they
gets
do
to
get
roll
2,
20.
though.
Anyways. Polaire and Nemesis. This seems to be a banishment field. Anyone who anything that like goes into it instantly gets transported into a demiplane for a minute.
For a minute.
Yes.
But then we pop out on the other side.
Nope.
So that dagger's gonna come back.
The dagger's gonna come back. You don't know how, though.
Okay, I'm telling everyone we should press against the
I was
walls.
gonna
We
say
don't know how
everyone should
fast this
probably like step back.
thing- Yeah, that dagger's probably coming back in a minute.
Oh, and my marble.
Yeah, and your marbles.
Marble will come back first, I guess.
How
So
many
we'll know when
marbles?
the-
I have 3,990 left, but that's fine.
How many marbles did you put in there? I just need to
I
know.
threw 10.
You threw 10.
Okay,
What's
maybe if
going
we
on
did
with the goop?
1 second.
Well, the marbles and the dagger that went in there are in some sort of demi-plane, and they're about to be rejected back into this plane, and we have no idea at what force. So I'm suggesting we press up against the walls and try not to get hit.
9.
And if it just falls out of the ceiling, we can laugh because, haha, we all were bracing for it for nothing. But you know,
Nobody has
everybody
any
has a
sort
wall.
of shield or something to protect people.
Milosh has a shield.
How
have a shield.
did most of these miss?
What?
Good.
20 hits Mumford. Oh wait, some of these do hit. 14 hits Nemesis.
Oh, come on.
22 hits Izera.
Mm-hmm.
22 hits Polaire. And 21 hits Milosh. 4.
And these are the marbles, right?
These are the marbles, yeah. 4 plus 3 damage, so 7 piercing damage each.
Piercing
That-
from a marble.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, the marble's going fast.
Okay, then we'll do.
Is that still bludgeoning?
Did I
And that's
see
what you're saying.
where-
Is literally
It's
piercing.
going
Did I see
so.
where they came out though?
Huh?
Like, where do they all come from? Like the same trajectory that they came out.
Basically, but you guys were talking too long, so it just.
Oh god.
It's
And
like
then I'm gonna,
it's like a shotgun shell.
knowing that we don't have that much more time before the dagger comes, I just yell, "Hit the deck!"
Run to the side.
You
I
guys,
thought we did run to the side.
you didn't. You were talking about it.
Polaire,
missed-
catch them.
Polaire could
Polaire
potentially-
face palms fully.
Polaire doesn't even catch his. Poof! Ugh.
Oh, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Dodge action.
Polaire's gonna catch his dagger because he wants it back.
Okay, Polaire, you're about to get your dagger.
Catch, the void says.
The dagger comes shooting
Go
out.
on.
You fully grab onto the dagger. It doesn't. It's not even on the same trajectory. It's just near your face.
It's the cool, like, catch the arrow next to your head thing, except it's a dagger.
Yeah, it's like that's if you've. And it's embarrassing that I've read these books. If you've ever read Divergent, there's a scene where where the two main characters fully throw daggers at each other, and it's just near a target, and it's just throwing daggers near the main character's face.
Now, the thing is,
Yeah,
there's a TV show called Chuck, and the main plot is there's a computer which downloads information into your brain, and there was someone who had it, and he decided to download kung fu into his brain. So he got his friend to throw shurikens at him, and so he was just catching them, having all sorts of fun. But for the last one, he decided to catch one in his teeth, and
There's
I'm
also
just trying to find the scene. It's brilliant.
there's also a movie called Mr. Right with Sam Rockwell and Anna Kendrick. It's a really weird movie, but there's just scenes of them throwing knives at each other and they're just catching it. Anyways, so this
Now I have
doesn't
my dagger back.
this doesn't seem to be the only way, but you don't know what's gonna lie upon the right.
There's a
And I
right.
can't cast Dispel Magic to get rid of it.
You can, if you
I was
want.
Do I
gonna
know?
say, do we
Do I
have
know if
dispel
there's like a
magic?
simple way around it, like a different tunnel, or this is
There's
the only way through?
there's a different tunnel to your right. The only problem is you don't know what's in there, and it might be more dangerous.
Okay, then
Can we
I'm
just
gonna just
dispel
cast
this?
Dispel Magic
Okay,
to get rid of this.
can you please roll can you just roll a wisdom check for me?
Wisdom check.
Yes.
21.
Damn. Fuck. Yeah. The banishment field seems to have dissipated.
Alright, guys, we
Look
can
at us.
continue.
We're so good at this.
Hmm.
This is when my hubris comes and bites me in the behind, but you know.
As you move through the tunnels, you get to the first green dot, which is in the middle of the city.
We know it as a safe house.
It's the first safe house. It's in the middle of the city.
And do you guys want to stop here, or do you want to keep on going for that further one?
It might be good to keep going.
Could we? No, I don't want to
Maybe-
risk it. We should just keep going.
Maybe a short rest here.
Yeah, we
Oh.
can take a short rest in the safe house, and then continue.
Wouldn't we need to go out on the surface and then people could see us?
No, there's a secret hatch for the safe
Yes.
house.
Finally, someone plans ahead.
I'm sorry, I have 12 fucking magic spell storing rings. Of course I've planned ahead.
I'm pretty sure you just say whatever's in them that you need at the moment, but okay.
I love you.
Oh, thank you.
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay, shall we rest up?
Samuel kind of presses on one of the bricks in the sewer, and it just... And as the wall opens up, you see 3 Kinslendian guards dead. Bodies strewn about the room. One just fully got a crossbow bolt in his eye. The other seems to be burned alive. And the last one seemed to look like he was scared to death, with a note stapled to his face. And that's where we're going to leave off.
Did Orasati get like a deal on staples? Like he was in the store and he was like, oh, "There's a discount. Oh, perfect."
Party.
Do
Slowly
they
close
actually
the
have
door.
staples here?
I love fall deals, guys.
Thank you for watching this
Uh.
wonderful episode of Not Good Enough. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. vaccinate, vote, all of those. We will see you next time.
Vaccinate, vote, and vor.
No!
Violet, no.